everyone. Welcome to my studio. It has been way too long since I've made a weekly stitch video for y'all, and I am so excited to be here to talk to you about what has been going on. Mostly I have a very fun fabric haul to show y'all today. But first, I wanted to just give a quick update of things that have been happening in the studio. I released my new Whitney raincoat sewing pattern. As you may have seen, I am very excited about it. It is a pattern that I was very nervous about taking on because it is a little bit more of an advanced pattern than all of the patterns that I have released in the past. But my testers loved it. I am in the middle of the sew along right now, loading up lots of tutorials for y'all to make sewing your own raincoat a little bit less scary and really walk y'all through all of the more complicated parts of sewing the raincoat. And I am just so proud to have her out in the open. You can make her as a raincoat, fully waterproof. You can make her water resistant, or you can just make a normal spring jacket out of like a twill, or even a fall jacket with wool out of this pattern. I am just so excited to have her finally out and available for y'all. So I will link that below just in case you missed it. I know I've been blowing it up on Instagram and on YouTube, so you probably didn't miss it. But if you're new here, maybe you missed it. So go check that out. In other news, we are getting closer and closer to being able to move into our new home, which has been such a long time coming. So I cannot even say how excited and unreal it feels that we might actually be moving this year. We bought a fixer-upper back in 2017, and it has been a long process, much longer than we ever expected, and it's finally almost ready. Which is crazy. I do have one video sort of giving y'all a tour of what my future sewing room is going to be, and I will be sure to link that below and maybe somewhere up here for you to check out. And I promise you I will have lots of videos as I'm setting up my new space. I'm getting really excited planning it all out. Just cannot wait to have this beautiful, well-lit room that is incredibly intentional. I feel like right now my sewing space was just kind of like whatever furniture I had that was either free or given to me. And a lot of it is half boxed up. It has been for a year or two because we've thought we were gonna move so many times and things kept happening. So I just left a lot of it in boxes. So my sewing room lately, I was very grateful to have this space when I moved here from New York, where my space was literally the size of a closet. Not joking, not exaggerating. But I have quickly grown into this space and almost outgrown it. And I'm really looking forward to starting from scratch, especially now that I am making some money with my business that I can then invest back into having the sewing room of my dreams. And I can't wait to share it with you as I am setting it up, getting it all organized. I'm gonna completely go through my whole fabric stash. If that's something that you're interested in seeing, let me know in the comments below. But we're getting really close to these steps. So that is something very exciting that's been going on behind the scenes. And a lot of that is why you haven't seen much of me here, partly because, you know, anytime I'm leading up to a pattern launch, I'm not gonna be as available on social media. And secondly, because my mind has just been in getting in this new space. So I have been very reluctant to sort of share any videos from this current space that is not really inspiring me anymore. So that's what's been going on with me. I am so excited to be able to share this new sewing space with you and start filming from there. It's just it's going to be such a dream. But be sure to check out that other video so you can get an idea of the space I'm going to be working in and my dreams, goals for what that's going to look like. Now, on to the best part, the fabric haul. Each of these fabrics is in some way, shape, or form sustainable. I've talked about sustainability with fabric sourcing before. Do I have a dedicated video for that? If I do, link will be up here. I do have a blog post for my favorite sustainable fabric sources, and I will be linking that below as well. So I've talked a lot about with fabric, it's not going to be perfect. You're not going to have the absolute fully sustainable fabric option. I don't think that that quite exists yet. There's not a perfect fabric in the world. Generally, either it's like recycled, but not great for washing and microfibers, or it's a natural fiber, but the process of getting it there is not ideal, or the inks used to dye it are not fully sustainable, or it's secondhand but is synthetic. I try not to get hung up on trying to find the most perfect fabric, but I have made a commitment to only sourcing fabrics that are sustainable. For the most part, every now and then I do have to, usually for commissioned projects, I end up buying something just like off the rack that is not ideal. It happens. I don't beat myself up about it. But I have made a commitment to work with my own fabrics, to work with sustainable fabrics. So this is a fully sustainable fabric haul. Each fabric is sustainable in its own way, one way or the other, and I'm so excited to share them with you today. The first batch, I'm going to do this in batches because they're from 3 different places. The first batch is from Icy Fabric, and this is a collaboration, so they sent these to me in exchange for my review of working with them, and I am so excited about this stash. So Icy Fabric has already been on my sustainable, actually every single one of these fabric stores is already on my sustainable fabric sources list. So I've already had my eye on them. I have not worked with Icy Fabrics before, so I'm very excited. All of their fabrics are organic. The majority of them are knits, which is so great because many sustainable fabric resources that I found do not have a great selection of knits. These are all organic and they're all milled in the US, which is fantastic. So first up, we have this beautiful rib knit. It is, the color is called Pistachio, and I got a yard of this, even though, well, a meter, even though I could have gotten by with a half because I plan on making a Kila tank and I can usually squeeze that out of a half a meter. I don't know why I didn't get a half and get 2 different colors. I'm like beating myself up about that. But it's this beautiful pistachio color, which is like this sagey green. I've already talked about my obsession with the Kila tank multiple times. It's a pattern by Ali Olsen, and I'm just gonna live in it all summer long. I already have 3, and I have 2 more planned. So, full summer wardrobe, Kila tank and a skirt, Kila tank and a skirt, Kila tank and a skirt. The how to survive Texas summer. This is a 2x1 rib, lots of stretch here. Again, organic. I haven't washed it yet, so I think it'll soften up a little bit in the wash. Beautiful, beautiful color. Icy Fabric has a lot of really beautiful, earthy, muted tones, as you can kind of see from most of my haul here. So if you're into that those sort of colors, definitely check them out. These 2 are ribbed swim fabrics. Y'all, I was not going to make a swimsuit this year. I was not gonna do it. I wasn't, because I have so many swimsuits. I have way too many swimsuits. I've made a swimsuit every year for the past like 5 years, and why? Why do I need another swimsuit? I don't even go swimming that much. We don't even have a pool. So I've been really into the ribbed swim trend lately. I think it's super cute, and I was randomly looking on my Pinterest boards for inspiration for these other knits that I have, and I accidentally came across the really cute Marley one piece by Edgewater Ave that's like color blocked and it has a cute cutout. I'm usually not a one piece girl, but hey, I wasn't gonna make a swimsuit this year. I have too many swimsuits. If I am gonna make a swimsuit, I might as well make something I don't have a lot of, which is one pieces. And I thought that these two fabrics were super cute together. This color is the green tea, and this color is the terracotta. So I think I'm going to use the green tea for the top part and the terracotta for the bottom. I think I just need to order some swim lining because I usually have some in my stash, but I'm pretty sure I've depleted it quite a lot. So that is what these are going to be, and I will probably have left over. I have a 1/2 meter of each. I'll probably have some left over, maybe something fun like a Sophie Hines Axis tank, if I can squeeze it out of these. Next up is this beautiful French terry. It's a diagonal stripe, so the stripe runs diagonally across the fabric. This is the selvage right here, and it is in this super cute orangey, tan, and pink colors that I love. I don't love pink, but I love this blush pink, and I love pink with oranges and yellows. I got 2 yards of this, and my original plan was to beef up my sweater collection because I don't have a ton of cozy knit tops for winter. That was my original plan until this morning, and I didn't have any really thing in mind in particular. I have lots of ideas on my knits Pinterest board, which I was kind of looking through and thinking about. That was my plan until this morning when the Fold Line sent out an email about cozy trousers, cozy pants. And I had kind of had it in the back of my head that I wanted to try my knitted trouser pattern in a knit, probably without the pleats. So then I was like, dare I make this into pants? Cozy knit pants. And then I was like, it's a shame I don't have more. And I could make a matching shirt, a matching sweater, and have a fancy sweatsuit, if you will. Some kind of matching knit cute shirt. And then I was like, dare I make a knitted blazer? Not knitted, a knit blazer, a matching blazer, a cozy secret pajama knit suit, if you will, in this. I would have to order more because I only have 2 yards. But that is where this idea has evolved from something totally practical that I 100% need in my wardrobe, like a cute knitted top. Keep it simple. Or do I order 2 more yards and make a matching comfy knitted sweatsuit? Why not? Do I have any shirts that would match pants made out of this? Absolutely not. No, I do not. I have none. But that's what I'm leaning towards. Because life is too short to make practical things. Why not make a knitted suit? A sweatsuit, but a suit. You know what I'm saying? I need some opinions. Weigh in. Let me know what you think. Practical? Knitted top of some sort. Knitted sweatsuit. Practical? Kind of boring. Knitted sweatsuit. And this. So patterns I'm thinking of. I definitely want to try the knitted trousers in a knit. No elastic, just knit. I don't think I'll size down in the hips because I'm losing the pleats. But I might have to size down in the waist to accommodate. So that's my pants plan. But for the top, for the blazer, I'm thinking the Hey June Evans, which is already drafted for knits. Super cute. Also, I've always wanted a knit blazer. I mean, originally I was thinking something much more practical, like gray. You know, something that like matches. I'm getting to the point where everything I have is like printed. So when I try to put outfits together, it's getting a little complicated because apparently I don't buy solid fabrics. But I'm very proud of myself for this. And I have some more solids over here. I'm going to combine those two solids. Anyways, this is kind of like a neutral. It's basically like a camel. The Friday Hannah blazer, I love the boxiness, but I worry that a knit in the boxy shape will look a little too sloppy, and I like the sort of more tailored look of the Evans. The other one that came to mind is the Victoria blazer. I just made one of those. I haven't posted it yet. I like the cut. It's boxy but fitted. The only thing about that is I would have to lengthen the sleeve because it is like a 3/4 length sleeve, and I do want to wear this in the winter. But I like to try a new pattern, so I'm kind of leaning towards the Hey June. It looks more blazery and it's made for a knit. I don't know if it's lined or not, so I'm sure it'll have all the appropriate finishings for that kind of thing. So that's my idea of this. That is if this fabric doesn't sell out. I wouldn't get into that till like the fall. So I either commit to that plan and order 2 more yards of this now, or I wait and see, and if there happens to be enough fabric, then I get it later. What do y'all think? I'm happy. I'm happy to have your opinions. Okay, next up, haul from Blackbird Fabrics. Not gifted, paid for with my own money. What happened here was, I need fabric like a hole in the head, y'all. I don't know how or why I bought any of this. What happened here was they had a dead stock drop, and I saw this really cute rib cream with neon confetti. I don't know if you can see that, little neon confetti speckles. I ordered a 1/2 meter for a Kila tank. I've been thinking that I maybe should do a white Kila tank because like white rib tank, very classic, but I have an aversion to white because I'm a messy person. But do I have an aversion to speckled white? Absolutely not. So that's how this happened. It is quite see-through. So it's gonna be a squeeze, but I'm gonna try to double up. Because y'all know I don't like to wear a bra, which is problematic when your fabric is kind of see-through. So I'm gonna try to double up. I think there is still enough. That's my plan for this. Kila tank number 2 for the summer. These two, I just, you know, Blackbird's in Canada. The shipping's a little pricey, so I couldn't buy just one thing. So I had a look at their washed linens because linen is beautiful and it's one of those things I've been telling myself I need to stock more of in my stash. I do have a current plan for these. Look at how beautiful this texture is. I mean, it's just delightful. I have a meter of each of these. And I had a sketch of a dress that I had an idea for that I was originally thinking would be a knit. And it involves some color blocking, and these aren't quite the colors that I originally pictured together, but look how lovely they look together. This is the top, this is the bottom. It is one dress. It is a deep V and a deep scoop back. It is open, it is cocoony, it has scooped, split hem. It might be a pattern, I don't know. It's an idea in my head and I want it for summer. So first up, I will make one for myself. These are washed linen. Eco factor here is that it's linen, natural fiber, beautiful, beautiful colors. I think these might be Ecotech certified as well, which means that the coloring process is sustainable. Last but not least, secondhand vintage. These are from Shopwell Fiber on Instagram, run by the sweet Star White. She has such an eye for finding and a talent for finding vintage and thrifted fabrics. I don't know how she does it. I don't know. She has some kind of secret connection and finds the best stuff. And also, I don't know how she lets go. I would just keep them all for myself. So she does a drop on Friday. She'll do a preview on Thursdays. So and it's not necessarily every week. So you got to follow her, Shopwell Fiber on Instagram, so you can know whenever she's about to have something new. I saw both of these on a Thursday preview and I was like, yes, 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 want it, want. So you have to be up and at 'em and ready at 10 when she lists these because they go fast. First up, this is a cotton slub. It has a linen-y feel and these cute little this cute slubby texture. And this beautiful, y'all, I love a brush stroke print. And it's sort of like abstract floral, very sweet, very cute for summer. And I was actually thinking that this wants to be a Diane von Furstenberg-esque wrap dress. Currently, I'm thinking Vogue 9251. Great for summer, flutter sleeves. I'll probably make sure that armhole is nice and low and not touching me. Very light and breezy. But then I was also thinking maybe this wants to be a Vogue 9253, which has been on my make list forever. I've been putting it off because it does have sleeves and I don't tend to wear dresses with sleeves. But it's so pretty. But I think I'm really leaning towards the DVF vibes with this. So I think it'll be the 9251. Yes, not an indie pattern. I don't do that often, but I wasn't really finding anything indie that really spoke my language with this. So, wrap dress. Last but not least, this fun jumbo check flannel. Obviously, I won't be doing anything with this until winter, fall. But I was thinking that this could either be another Fiber Mood Honey, which I really love the cut of. I made one this past fall out of a, did I also get that from Star? No, I got that from a Thrifty Notion, my second favorite sustainable secondhand fabric shop. and Cassie from Nicole Creates. Nicole Makes. One of those two. Made her honey in a flannel, and it was so cute. So I was thinking that, or some sort of woven shirt for fall. There was another fiber mood, I forget what it was called, that I also thought was really cute. That could be great in this. I don't necessarily know if it needs to be a button down. I do love the button down vibes from honey. If I did the honey, I would probably do the placket ruffles instead of the collar ruffles, because I am not about to deal with the collar ruffles in a flannel. Cassie, I don't know how you did it. But the placket ruffles could be super cute. So I think that's what this wants to be. And that is all. Thank you so much for coming to my eco-friendly fabric alternative. Thank you for joining me here in the studio this week. It's been way too long. My weekly crush, every time I do one of these videos, I talk about something that I'm excited about, and that's not necessarily sewing related. And this week I am excited about my new tee from T. Lyra. This tea is probably the reason I'm like, because it's fairly high in caffeine, but I like to drink something a little more like floral whenever the weather starts warming up. And this is a green tea blend, organic. It's called a fat burner. It is supposedly supposed to suppress your appetite a little bit and help like eliminate all those snacking cravings, which I have found that I'm eating like much lighter lunches since I started drinking this tea. Not to mention it's delicious. So this is my weekly crush, new tea flavor. Very excited about it. Be sure to check out the blog. What is going on over there lately is a bunch of fun how-to videos for the Whitney raincoat, as well as a super in-depth post about the fabric and supplies you need to make your raincoat. Thank you so much for joining me here in the studio this week. I can't wait to be coming to you from my new studio very, very soon. Happy sewing, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Happy to have you here, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye-bye. I do have a dedicated blog post for my favorite sustainable fabric. So, my favorite sustainable fabric sources? Lining. Oh my gosh, I am saying the very wrong thing. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm totally wrong. Okay, starting over.